Hi, my name is May Helen Jackson. I am the Young Adult Outreach and Placement Manager for the ELCA. In this role, I have the pleasure of recruiting and building relationships for young adults in global mission specifically, and ELCA young adults more broadly. Being in this role for just over a year now, and having just deployed our first group of YAGM volunteers since before the pandemic, this is a good time to introduce myself and talk about what recruitment looks like for YAGM this year and in the coming years. First, I'd love to share a few important reminders and updates to the program. As many of you know, the 2019-2020 cohort was brought home early due to the pandemic, with the program subsequently paused for the last 2 years. During that time, we've worked hard to make huge and important changes to things like recruiting, programming, and training that we were so thrilled to finally implement with this fresh crop of volunteers. We take very seriously the feedback we get from folks, and we are constantly making changes to make sure folks are seen and safe as they go through our program. So whether you're a new prospective volunteer who is curious to learn more or a loyal alumni, here are a few things to look forward to as YAGM takes off once again. As the Outreach and Placement Manager, the most thrilling piece of my work is our new emphasis in fostering connections with new and diverse communities. It's no secret that the ELCA is the whitest denomination in the country, and so it takes some creativity and faithful shifting to recruit in a way that does more than just invite folks from the dominant expression. We need to be as intentional about building new connections as we are sustaining existing ones. So with that, the whole program has shifted its budget to fund recruitment patterns that seek to spend time in new communities, building relationships and trust before an invitation to recruit is even made. In fact, I had the pleasure of recording parts of this video in the Virgin Islands, visiting with ELCA congregations and pastors in the Caribbean Synod, and building relationship both with this community as well as with the African Descent Ministries desk. In addition to changed recruitment practices, we've also revamped the content of our domestic events that prepare you for service and welcome you back. New sessions include racial justice trainings at our discernment event, orientation and reentry retreat, gender and sexuality trainings at all 3 events, an orientation on Indigenous peoples and experiences in the church and out of the church, and an equal justice training, just to name a few. We made these sessions a priority because we believe it is important to put the work in to see the folks in our communities, both abroad and at home. We've also turned our reentry event into a full-on networking event with all sorts of partners and ways to stay connected to the themes stirred up in your year of service. These are just a few of the changes we've made to help make this program up to date and ready for you to join us. This year, we've sent 24 volunteers into service, and as we continue to incrementally enter back into service post-pandemic, we plan to send 50 into service next year. There is a place for you, so come and join us. Community awaits. Our application opens November 1st.